Hi Taurus, welcome to your September love tarot reading. So Taurus, we're looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out, either regarding your love life or your love situation. So please do keep that in mind, just taking it as it comes. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. It's good for any time. It could resonate for you as past, present, future, and this definitely could go beyond September. All right. This is the Secret Language of Light Oracle. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we will jump into your reading. But welcome in, Taurus. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Taurus, September love tarot reading. Let's see what your opening messages are. Inward revolution. We have 42, which is 6. 6 is a very healing, balanced energy. Soul love, and we have 33. And, you know, you wouldn't reduce that, but 3s are about growth, expansion, building, and rebuilding. You are the universe. 29, which is 11. You wouldn't reduce that either, but 1s are about new beginnings, and focus, 37, which is 10. Full circle, completion, new beginnings. So I feel like, Taurus, you're having a connection with somebody, but I don't think you're together at this time. You could be feeling like it's a spiritual connection, it's a 5D connection, whatever you want to call it. But there could also be distance at play. That could be something that could be at play as well. But I also feel like here, Taurus, that this could be something that you're really focusing on right now. You could have had that inward revolution. Like, you know, this feels like it's a soulmate. It's some kind of soul love that's here. And, you know, I think you're hoping that this person will also have this revolution as well, that there's some sort of special connection here, right? But let's see if that resonates for you, Taurus. So it definitely feels like a distant connection, whether you're just waiting to be together or you're figuring out how to be together, or it's a connection where it's mentally, emotionally, you're not together. Or somebody was resistant and they said they weren't interested, or they said they, you know, can't do this right now, whatever the case may be. I think you're woke to the, I don't like that term, but you're awakened to the connection. I think you're hoping that they will be too, right? So let's see what's going to happen here. All right. So we have the Gilded Tarot to do your reading here. Then to close it out, we have the Magical Unicorns Oracle. We'll pull some of those as well. All right, Taurus. So let's see what's going on. September Love Tarot reading for Taurus. What does all this mean? For Taurus, please. What does all this mean? Let's see. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Oh. The High Priestess. Definitely can be a no communication as well. 10 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords. So I definitely feel like, Taurus, you've probably, like I said, you've had the awakening. We do have the Ace of Swords, can be that. And I think whatever heavy burdens you were carrying of this, like feeling sometimes a little obsessed about it, or worried about it, or, oh my God, what if this doesn't happen? It's my person. I want to be with them and it's not happening. And they don't want to explore this, and whatever the case may be. I think you finally released all these heavy burdens associated to this, and you just, you know, High Priestess, trusting your intuition, but you're also giving it to the universe. Like, okay, whatever's meant to be, I mean, it's right there. Okay, just realize that whatever's meant to be will be. Now, I do feel like this person couldn't take the lead, you know, the Devil and the Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands reverse doesn't have the strength, courage, or brave enough to take the lead or come forward or make those moves. And with the Devil, that could be a lot of, maybe this person was dealing with toxic energies, their own toxic energies from within. Fear, doubt, worry, stress, anxiety, just a lot of things where they couldn't level up to the exploration of a new romance as much as you wanted it, right? And you finally released that and gave it to the universe. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to mention the signs as I see them. So they could be signs in chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. Aries, Capricorn, Pisces. Death, yeah. So it could be, you know, that's usually endings and new beginnings, transformation, healing. But this person could have recently gone through some sort of ending that could have been very toxic, and they just weren't open to the idea of another romance, right? Okay, Taurus. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is something going to happen here? I mean, the Ace of Swords can be communication too, but with the High Priestess, which can mean no communication, would kind of over-trump that. So they probably do think of communicating, you know, every now and then, but they just never take the lead to do so. All right, Taurus. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this for Taurus? All right, let's see. Can we get more info, like what they were going through at the time? Six of Swords. They could have actually been physically in the process of moving and relocating. Emperor here. They could have had their own business as well. Maybe really relocating everything, right? Their life, their business, maybe getting a new job, even maybe involving children. So there could have been children involved in their situation. And maybe the connection to you probably happened very, very fast with the Knight of Swords. A strong connection. Wow. I think it happened very fast. Could be past life here. We do have the Six of Cups. Death. But yeah, they were going through some sort of ending here. Now, I do like strength here because that can overcome any situation. So they could be in the energy right now. Looks like the energy right now of overcoming their situation, being strong, courageous, and brave, possibly taking the lead. We'll see. Knight of Swords, same thing, acting fast. They could have acted fast, even though they had strong connections to you, to be so discerning as to just like cut it out and say, no, I'm not interested, when they, you know, were just going through a lot and they just didn't, said no, right? But you know the connection's there. I mean, we do have Divine Masculine right here. And females can be Divine Masculine, so you just have to take it how it resonates. And I do see the Six of Swords moving into the Emperor, so I kind of feel like you made those moves first. But obviously, you know, there's some space here. So we have Aries, Aquarius, and Leo. All right. Almost feels like a no contact reading, but let's see what else we need to know. Could be, like I said, they could also have children. Children could be involved. Six of Cups can be a return as well. So let's see what could happen here. Taurus. What could happen here for you, Taurus? What do you need to know? Judgment in reverse. Page of Cups reverse. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I mean, exactly everything I said here, which I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, there's that Death card again, right? And the Knight of Cups, though. So, right initially, they made a quick decision. Judgment reverse. Quick decision to not, you know, express love, to not give into their feelings, to not show anything, and just run. Seven of Swords. Just run. Why? Because they were going through something. The Death card. Obviously, everything we just said here. But they knew deep down here there was a romantic opportunity with the Knight of Cups, right? And they could have made some sort of move or something to let you know that maybe someday there could be a chance, but this is what I'm going through and not right now. It could have been not a no right now, but maybe in the future, right? I mean, you could have known they were going through something. Maybe that's why, because your feelings were so strong. And you're like, well, I'm just going to tell them they're going through that anyway. And I think they may feel the same. And then we'll have the opportunity when the occasion arises, when they're free from this situation. But I think maybe you didn't know the extent of all the maybe karmic stuff they were going through, right? So we have Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio again, and Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio here. Page of Wands, I mean, that could be some good news coming in. Communication happening. You know, that could have also been you with excitement to tell this person how you're feeling. Okay, Taurus, so let's see. All right, what else do we need to know? I mean, is there going to be any changes to this situation, or is it going to remain this way? And it may not be all forever, may not, it may be for now, but let's see, are things going to change in this situation, or is it going to stay this way? 10 of Cups. Okay, what is that about? Queen of Swords, which is a match to, I thought we had the King here. Or am I thinking of something else? No, we don't have the King here. I thought we did. All right, what else? The King of Wands, which is a match to the Queen, which is up there even though it's in reverse. Three of Swords, yeah. On the Death card, so they went through a very heartbreaking time here. 10 of Pentacles reverse, can be a divorce. I mean, upright, that can be marriage, commitment, blah, blah, blah. So they either got out of a very heartbreaking, long-lasting commitment, divorce. Maybe they lost their business. You know, maybe they went through a lot at the time of your connection. But, I mean, this could be now truth. I mean, sword energy can be divorced, widowed, been through some things. King of Wands can also take the lead, strong, courageous, and brave. Go-getter energy and happiness here. So does this mean, is this person going to finally come forward after all this time? Finally? All right, we got Libra, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Chariot could be moving, traveling, relocating. If they've been at a distance, say they moved or traveled or relocated, they could be coming back. Positive movement forward, success, victory, balance. So Taurus, we're going to do one more row. See what else you need to know with clarifiers. And then we'll get into the magical unicorns and see what else you need to know. All right, so we just did see the Hangman. It's in reverse. So that's about taking action. And paired with the Chariot card, definitely wanted to come out again. So some sort of action is going to be taken very quickly. Five of Wands reverse, meaning whatever conflicting time they were going or challenge they were going through is over. Tower happening now. Endings. Surprise. Awakening, epiphany, aha moment, shock, revelations. Happening now. And now something moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune. So they may be in the energy now. It looks like they've in a place where, okay, I could take action. The big changes have all come crumbling down. There can be some positive movement forward here. Luck, victory, you know, things meant to be. Growth, expansion, abundance. So we got Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Pisces. Whatever's happened here has all come crumbling down. It's right now, and now things are moving forward in a more positive way for them. Whatever had to crumble down and is kind of gone. Five of Wands reverse. And now they're in the energy of action. Okay. Three of Wands, if not now, in the very near future. This could also be planning a future. Two of Swords. Again, I did feel in the beginning they made a quick decision to say no instead of not right now. Also, this is making a decision, right? Queen of Pentacles. Could be more stable, grounded, male or female. It don't matter. Ace of Cups. So yeah, this love never got kicked off. It is in reverse, but exciting times for exciting new beginnings, right? Where they were stuck before, but now they're single and they've been doing a lot of soul searching about this and realizing that they did have feelings for you, which they should have expressed. and left it open to a possibility of being together romantically, courting, dating, getting to know, right? Okay. All right, so this could be happening now. So I think this person finally is going to come forward because they're in the right energy now to explore this. And I think they have regrets of being too quick to say no, you know. But let's see what the magical unicorns have to say, Taurus. And also, if it does, did I ask you if it resonated, to please like, comment, all the good things. And also, everything you need is below description box, links, info, my other channels. You can check it all out. Healer. So yeah, I did feel like they had to do some healing too. That was a big thing. Yeah, see? Hello and goodbye. Very quick, very quick. Hello, goodbye. Like, no thinking about it, no open to possibility, nothing. Just very quick, decisive, discerning, judged it too fast. But now they're curious. Right? Exactly. Oh my gosh. Pets. Okay. Well, you both may have pets. Okay. You may actually know this person through like your vet or your pets or something, if that makes sense. Some sort of way, whether you like walk, jog, go to the park with your dog. I mean, maybe your cat. I mean, I walk my cat on a leash. Whatever the case may be. Anyway, Taurus, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.